Many thanks for joining us on the newsroom. I am Folashade Ogrinde. While rescue operations on the scene of the building collapse at number 38 Ibadan Street along Herbert Macaulay Way intensifies, residents say the inhabitants of the building were given notice to vacate the premises. Speaking with TV360 Nigeria at the scene of the incident, neighbors say the collapse, which has so far claimed at least 8 lives, could have been avoided. While giving an update on rescue operations, the Permanent Secretary of the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, LASEMA, Oluwafemi Oke Osayintolu, gave details of rescue operations so far.
When we discovered that the house is giving sound, the house is not good for living, we call our tenants. Although the developer, they are still using the land, they are still using the house. They are at least, is it not this month they ought to give the house to the owners. But at the end of the day, we discovered that the Lagos State Agency came, they served papers severally. But at this point, then the family took step. We held meeting with the occupants in respect of this, that please, this place is not suitable for you to live in again. Just leave this house. We gave them money for them to leave the place, but they refused. About 3 days ago, two or 3 weeks ago, some of them came, government agency came with police, like task force, that we should leave this place so that this house will not collapse on you. But they refused. They said, where could they get house in Lagos State? That we should give them more time.
The most important thing is that we were aggressive in our response. We were aggressive in our search and rescue. And we are able to rescue 22 people alive. Out of the 22 people that were rescued, 2 sustained severe injuries, and they have been taken to the Lagos State Teaching Hospital. However, it is important to note also that we recovered 8 bodies. 8 bodies have been taken to the mortuary. I have been informed that relatives have collected 7 bodies. So what is with us is 1 body.
Muslims in Nigeria have joined their counterparts around the world to mark the Eid al-Fitr, signaling the end of the fasting month of Ramadan. While declaring the public holidays on behalf of the federal government, the Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola, congratulated all Muslims across the country for the successful completion of the holy month of Ramadan. Aregbesola, however, called on them to imbibe and practice the virtues of kindness, love, tolerance, good neighborliness, as exemplified by the Holy Prophet Muhammad. Minister of Niger Delta Affairs is set to declare his intention to run for president on Thursday. This is Akpabio's media aide, Anete Ekong, confirming the minister's intention to declare on Monday. Akpabio will be up against the likes of Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, former Governor of Lagos State, Bola Tinubu, Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello, among others, for the ticket. Meanwhile, the ruling All Progressives Congress party is looking at having its presidential primary election between May 30 and June 1st. Well, in COVID-19 update, New Zealand has reopened its borders to travelers from the United States, Canada, Japan, and more than 50 other countries for the first time in more than 2 years. While making this announcement, the nation's Minister of Tourism said thousands of people were expected to touch down in New Zealand on Monday. Upon arrival, tourists will need to be vaccinated and test themselves for the virus after arriving. The spread of the Omicron variant of coronavirus and vaccinations of more than 80% of New Zealand's 5 million population prompted a gradual easing of restrictions. The International Monetary Fund, in its regional economic outlook for sub-Saharan Africa, has projected that Nigeria's consumer price index will hit 16.1% in 2022. This new rate is the highest the country has recorded since October 2021, when the inflation rate hit 15.99%. According to the bank, rising food prices have heightened food insecurity in emerging markets and developing economies, especially due to food import dependence on Ukraine and Russia. As Russia gets set to mark its Victory Day on May 9, the nation's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has said Russia is not looking to end its war in Ukraine. Speaking with Italian outlets, Lavrov insisted Moscow could not rush to wrap up its so-called special military operation in time for the anniversary, which celebrates Nazi Germany's surrender to Allied forces, including the then Soviet Union, in 1945. Lavrov maintained that the Russian military would not artificially adjust their actions to any date, including Victory Day, adding that the pace of the operation in Ukraine depends first on the need to minimize any risks for the civilian population and Russian military personnel. In sports, Arsenal has scored a second-half winner to defeat West Ham United 2-1 in the English Premier League encounter on Sunday, thus maintaining their grip on the final UEFA Champions League qualification spot. The win takes the club to 63 points and fourth position, two ahead of the Tottenham, who remain fifth despite defeating Leicester City 3-1 earlier in the day. But that's all on the newsroom at this time. Join us for more updates on the next hour. I'm Folashade Ogurinde. Bye for now.